They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast.
One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Unrestricted Podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. If you want to help support this channel, if you want to help support this journey, make sure you go on to allrock.com, ALLRAWK.com. It's sweater weather. It's hoodie season. Go get one today. Again, allrock.com. If you don't want to make a monetary donation, it's hard out here. I was just talking about how I'm a dad of 3, trying to get into a house, man. It's hard out here. Got to work 5 jobs to make ends meet. You can share. You can like, comment, share, subscribe. It's free to show love. Now, today I got 2 very special guests in the studio. Actually, we got a third, but she wants to be in the dungeon in the corner. But I got the guys from the No Pasa Nada Podcast.
Hey,
correct? Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I know No Pasa guy and King Lawyer. I said, you gave me your real name. I don't know if we're going to say it here, but you gave me your real name. It's very
easy.
Easy. And yours, King Lawyer.
Yep.
I'm going to get there, though.
Yeah.
I keep on wanting to say King Lawyer.
Whatever works, bro. Whatever works.
Man, I'm really glad that you guys came in today. And it all started from Grams, a mutual friend of ours, an artist here in Salt Lake City, a guy that I've known since he was a teenager. We were both young guys. And you guys commented and we seen each other, and I seen you guys that you guys got a podcast, and it's like it seems fairly new. Yeah. So what is No Pasa Nada?
So No Pasa Nada Podcast is a new podcast. We actually started it 2.5 weeks ago, and we didn't know the first.
Jesus Christ, you guys are fresh.
Yeah, bro.
Fire.
So we didn't know like the how to start a podcast, what mics to use, nothing, bro. I literally just decided to start it because I went to jail. Earlier this year, bro, and I've never been to jail, so we'll get into that later. Do you want to get into it right now?
No, man, I want to hear about how what started the inspiration for a podcast.
So I have a landscaping business, and last year I made some poor decisions where I got sued, so I ended up going to jail. And then while I was sitting in jail, bro, I was facing 5 felony charges that are minimum 5 years in prison.
Sheesh.
So I never thought my life would take a turn like that. So when I signed a deal to get out, I told myself if it's riding a horse, learning the guitar, starting a podcast, vlogging, I'm gonna do it. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna start a podcast. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. So I started making connections, went to the studio, hit up the first guest, which was my cousin King Lawyer. He does music and stuff. So then we started it, bro. I just said I'm not gonna procrastinate no more. And No Pasa Nada actually comes from a name. It's nothing will happen, nothing will happen. You could screw up, you can, go to jail and come out and nothing will happen. So no pasa nada. And that's just like, it's like the second chance.
Yeah.
And the real name, how I got the No Pasa Nada name is a guy from Chihuahua where my parents are from. He used to say that a lot. He's like, no pasa nada, nothing will happen, nothing will happen. So we once slept with Cartel's wife. They fucking dragged him by his balls all over the town way. So him, sí le pasó. So don't, like, we say that we're like no pasa nada in the stew. But outside of the stew, I can't help you there.
Jeez, man, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Hey, will you turn that mic so there's an MXL right in front of you? Yeah, just make sure you right there. There you go. Okay. I want people to you hear that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's way better.
So it all started from you having an awakening, right? Yeah. Where it's like, dude, I'm wasting my time and I don't want to waste no more time. I want to get shit done. Were you a fan of podcasts before?
Yeah, so I used to watch a lot of like Hispanic podcasts, and I thought they were just funny, bro, because they tell stories about everything. And it was like you got to know the artist more into depth, because you see an artist and they're very polished. Yeah. But when they're on a podcast, it's like they're themselves. They talk about when they screw up, how they started. And so it inspired me to want to start it. And I like to talk, bro. I love to talk. Owning a landscaping business, bro, I sit there and talk to the customer for like an hour.
Dang.
about something that doesn't even have to do with the project.
Have you implemented the podcast into your landscaping, or do you want to keep them completely separate?
I want to keep them completely separate, but I have thought about, interviewing other businesses. So like there's a lot of landscaping construction companies that need to tell their story that never get an opportunity.
Yeah.
They get interviewed by the news or whatever like that, but it's not like sit down, let's relax, unwind and talk to me about your business, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to know the nitty gritty, And so people that have been coming on, they tell us, about their felony charges, about, what they work in. And it's crazy. You get to know the person more into depth.
I think that's really good because sometimes you feel like your life's over if you have that F next to your name.
Yep.
Especially if you got 5, right? Like, where are you going to work? Nobody will hire a felon, So to hear people's stories and to hear you could still make it, whether if you're starting your own business or, somebody giving you a chance and
Exactly.
not fucking it up, right?
Exactly.
I think podcasts in this way in media is essential for anybody that owns a business. You talk about your landscaping business, like you should be doing interviews with these people, right? Like you mentioned, get the word out. Nobody can sell yourself like you.
Exactly.
And if you're already comfortable in front of the mic and comfortable in front of the camera, like why not?
Yeah, it's definitely in the works. There's a lot of things we want to do. There's a lot of, things within our community that we want to put on. And like I said, I just want to create a voice for people. I think a lot of people aren't being heard and they need to be heard, bro.
Yeah. Some of them no, but
there's a lot no. So it's funny because when you come into this community, bro, you start to see they say the snakes, you start to see kind of everything. So we have people on our back that, are kind of guiding us on, hey, don't do this, don't do that, don't interview this person. This person will backstab you. So we stay away from those people.
Damn, people already putting black balls on people?
Yeah, bro.
Shit. Hopefully I don't got one.
No. No, you're loved. You're loved.
Yeah, shit. Cause you just don't know. I always tell artists, I always tell people in our community. I got great advice from Ice Cube one time, and he was like, "Yo, respect the space," because he was getting into the NFT space, the digital currency space, right? Yeah. And I was asking him what made you get into that? And he's like, it's the way of the future. That's where it's going. Now it's arguable, it's debatable if it's, if it's going that way. But he was like, you have to respect the space. When I went in with somebody that was in it already. You got to respect the space. And I think that goes hand in hand with anything, whether if you're a musical artist, a landscaper, a tattoo artist, a podcaster, respect the space that you're going into. It's charted territory, but you're coming into a field and a space that's very small and a community that's even smaller.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody in this damn community, right? So you only get one representation. Is it going to be a good one or is it going to be a poor one? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I think it's really dope that you guys jumped head first, man. 2 weeks in. How you guys feeling? How's the chemistry between the cousins? How's Primo's chemistry?
We're getting it.
Yeah.
So the thing is, we've always been together, bro, ever since we're little, And whether it riding the bus home from elementary school and him tossing toys out his window to me to now, bro, to partying when we're 18, crazy parties, tune into No Pasa Nada for those stories.
Yeah.
To now, bro, him having his career and then him, backing me up while I was in jail. So I was like, dude, I think we need to do it. So he was my first person that I interviewed and we just kicked it off so well. We brought him back for episode 2. I'm like, dude, just become the co-host.
Why King though?
Why is it King, bro?
Yeah, why choose him?
Oh, dude, it's just his energy. He's got he's more hood, like that. And I'm more neutral, So I was like, you need the good and the bad. Kind of like Adam No Jumper's got Sharp.
Oh, okay.
You need somebody that contrast.
Used to, right? Then
yeah, used to. Until you snaked them and stuff.
Don't snake them.
Not my cousin. Nah, not my cousin.
No, so.
Would they say be your own people?
It literally, bro.
Watch them.
Yeah, so he's just a good added to the mix, bro. We vibe out and because we could talk about, growing up to hood shit, to jail, to funny ass shit like brujeria and fucking Walter Mercado and growing up in Hispanic communities. We just had perfect chemistry, bro.
Are you from Utah, King?
Yeah, I grew up over here in Park City. We grew up in Park City, actually.
Oh, what? So born and raised in Park City?
So I was born in Louisville, Colorado. Shout out to them over there.
In Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh, okay. So what brought you out here?
So my mom brought us over here to Park City.
Get right up on that mic, brother. Yeah.
And we just stayed over there, bro, in a big house. I grew up like a rich kid, and same with him. And then we just lived over there till I was 13, and I got our reality check when we came here to Salt Lake. And that's where I saw the hood. That's when I saw West Valley, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom she got a divorce when I was 13, and so I got to see like the gangs and all that stuff. But I wasn't in that stuff, but I got to see it, and so that's when I started to be like, oh, there's crazy stuff out here in life.
Yeah, you only hear about it in music, and then when it hits you, it's like I always tell people, it's like you know, that song Ice Cube, every hood's the same, right? Like it don't matter where you're at, like there's a hood somewhere. There's somebody that's been through some shit in Park City. I don't care if you're in Beverly Hills or somebody that's been through some shit. Maybe they're changing their life. I don't care. Like you always treat people with respect. I'm sure you guys learned that in jail. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So where did the music piece come in? Where did you get influenced with the music?
So I really started in March. So officially, like on Spotify and Apple Music. But I had a homie that went to jail like 2 years ago, and I split up with my baby's mom, and I went to live with him in an apartment. And anyways, he went to jail for a year, so he left me with all the music stuff there, just a whole recording studio in the crib. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start messing with it. And I just started messing with it, and then my voice is like high pitched voice, and so that's when I started to just jump into Latin music and R&B, and people started liking it, and that's what I've been doing.
Where did the influence come from?
From my homie.
So, but no major artist was like, you never had no.
Oh yeah. Growing up, just listening to music the whole time and stuff. Like Raw Alejandro, all the big Latin names, and then also hip hop too. I love hip hop so much. Ice Cube, everyone.
Do you hear that in your music? Do you hear any hip hop in your music?
You hear more Latin, like Ozuna.
Okay.
Yeah. Ozuna.
Are you a hopeless romantic?
Yeah. Yep. I look hood, but I look hood, but I'm soft. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lover boy.
Yeah. So what's the family think about the music?
They love it, bro. They think it's cool. They're like, we didn't think. My sister, when we were small, she was telling me, you'll never be a singer. But now she don't be saying nothing, bro. She's mute.
Yeah, because you did it.
Yeah, I did it. I'm out here doing it.
So what's your North Star? What's your end goal? Is it to help the podcast and like build up the music?
They're both going up together, bro. You know what I'm saying? As the podcast blows up, my music numbers been going up. But honestly, my music's just like something I love. It's not really my career. The podcast, because we run it together. That's what I love. I love to talk to people and change lives and positive energy. That's it.
I think that's a beautiful thing, man. And when you have something that can feed each other, right? Like that's where you build something really dope. And the fact that you get to do it with family, that's even better. So what does family think about these stories? What does family think when they tune in? What's little sister think?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, and shout out to my mom and everybody out there. You know how it is. Family will back you up to a certain point. Obviously, like when family doesn't want to hear me talk about my jail stories or my hoodlum days, but it's like, bro, that's me. Like I'm not gonna fake who I am, and the same person I am on the podcast is the same person you'll meet on the street. I'm genuine. I talk about my felonies and stuff because I'm not embarrassed of it. I'm embarrassed that I did them, but I'm not embarrassed that I have them. So
what happened? Where did your life take this turn? Because it sounds like you guys come from a good family, good background.
Just so for me, bro, where I made the horrible decision, I was just too green into the business. And when you go from making, $75,000 salary at a normal corporate job, and then you start a landscaping business, you struggle. But year 2, I was making $700,000 revenue. I was just too green, bro. Like in a month, I made $100,000, and I didn't know what to do with myself. So I just thought it was always gonna go good. So 2023, when like the economy kind of took a little tank, I made bad decisions. I ran out of cash flow. I took some deposits to satisfy my cash flow. Spent those. So then when we had contract signed, customers, came after me and said, hey, we need our money. I didn't have it. I panicked. I didn't ask for help. I should have got a loan and paid them back, but went to court civil, but then the state got involved and they wanted to put fraudulent charges. So I'm basically 5 fraud charges. I was on the news too.
Dang.
Yeah. So while I was in jail, everybody knew who I was because I was on Fox 13.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So
they ran the story on you, huh?
And the crazy thing about it, bro. So when your name gets burnt, because image is everything.
Yep.
When your name gets burnt, it makes you want to give up. It makes you want to like not do anything, bro. Go get a job at a warehouse and just don't come out. But I just like, you know what? No pasa nada. I'm gonna go back into it, bro. I'm still working landscaping, and I'm doing everything smarter, wiser, and I'm being honest. That's the thing. Every customer that I did, jobs for, I tell them, even though they don't know. Because I'd rather them know who they're doing business with than to find out.
Yeah. So. Well, I mean, I think you can always build your reputation back up, right?
And that,
Did you have business mind before starting this landscaping business, or was this your first?
this is my first business, bro, I ever opened up. I was in the corporate America, so basically I knew what the numbers were, and I was a good, sales guy. But I just wanted to do something for myself, and I wanted to, you want to retire your mom, you want to pay off, your mom's home and shit. So I just wanted to do more, bro. And I just seen the numbers that I was bringing in, and then my salary, and it just didn't add up. When you're bringing in $5 million to a company and they're paying you 75, that's not fair.
Hell no.
And I was just like, bro, I'm doing all the work. So I'm like, I'm gonna go do my own thing. And landscaping, being Mexican, bro, it's either construction or landscaping. I'm not gonna go start, an executive office. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, landscaping was a lot of work, bro, but it does pay off. You just got to get your ducks in a row.
In Utah, we have what, about 8-9 seasons of landscaping?
Yeah.
And then what do you do on the off months?
So like in wintertime, bro, there's snow removal, but what we do is we do hardscaping. So, concrete pavers, they still, need to go in. They're developing homes all the time. But in the wintertime, bro, is when I stay home, spend time with my family, because for 8 months, bro, I'm going ham. I'm Monday through Sunday and every day, and getting home at 11, sometimes midnight. But
it's a hard job, especially in that Utah heat.
It's draining, bro, like, to be honest, but you got to love it. And it's for a different breed of people, like a lot of people don't think I do it because they see me polished up on the weekend or whatever. But I love it, bro. I'll continue to do it even if my podcast blows up.
So how do you find time for the podcast?
So for us, bro, right now being so new, we just want to dedicate as much time as we can. So, if we have to make an hour out of a day, go film and then go back to our lives, we got to do it. So we prioritize the podcast right now because I know these guests that are coming on, bro, we're on their time, so we're not in a headspace where we can put the time. So we make it work, bro. We definitely make it work. But starting Monday, we actually, our latest episode with John Briseño, he's a local millionaire. He's giving us an opportunity to actually go work for him. So
dope. Yeah.
So right now that the slow season's hitting for me, I took some time off, cleared my schedule to go with him, and we're gonna be doing some sales with him, huh? Yep. So, and it's right next to our studio.
What are you guys selling?
Weed? E-com.
No.
Kilos.
No more. No.
Allegedly, man.
Allegedly.
Everything on the podcast is
You can't
allegedly.
play around like that. What's your background?
Hey, I had felonies too, bro.
He's like, no, me too, Drake.
Me too.
But I took them off, bro. I only have 2 misdemeanors.
Oh, nice.
I got my gun rights back. I'm telling you, bro. If you want to accomplish something, you just do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't just sit there. Like we have a cousin that we talk about on the podcast that he says, "Oh, I have a felony. I can't get a job." And I went ham on him on one of the podcasts, bro. I was telling him like, get your shit together, bro. Stop sitting there for a year not working. Get your shit together and just do it because we're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't say, "Oh, I had a felony. No one wants me." Well, then just keep sitting there and being broke, bro. But while we're on top, you know what I'm saying?
You can't want it more than others, though.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
Family or not, like that's one thing. Even with this grind of your passion, whether if it's music, podcast, landscape, whatever it is, you gotta want that shit.
Yeah.
Like you talk about, man, go making an hour out of your day.
Yeah.
You guys want it, right?
Oh yeah.
So go get it.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, the more you guys do that, and the more you follow your passion, it's gonna open up doors.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet certain people that's gonna just give you opportunity, and I shouldn't say give opportunity. You're gonna create your own opportunity in the path that you're going.
Yeah.
It's important to keep going.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing that they say. If you dedicate your 10% of your time to something, you'll get good at it eventually. Mm-hmm. It's just you got to put in the effort, the 10%, bro. Like you can't just say, like we talked about that too. If we filmed a podcast, because our original idea was 1 podcast a week, we're filming 6 a week now.
That's great.
That's minimum. Mm-hmm. And the reason we're doing it is because it's like, bro, we need to dedicate. We need to do this craft because 1 a week isn't gonna cause any storm. No one's gonna our fire's just gonna die. Mm-hmm. We're not in a position to die. Like we need to keep going. So we're on it. We're just working, bro.
That's great.
Yeah, but like I like to put it out there, bro. We're humbling working. Like we're not cocky. We're not out there like, oh yeah, we're the best. No. We're working. We're just working. We're just staying dedicated.
So take me through when you get picked up, man. You're on the news.
Yeah.
Are you lawyered up? Like
No,
when
bro.
do you?
So it was civil. So it was a civil matter. So we're going. This is in April. We're going to June 25th was our restitution hearing to see how much I was going to pay back or like what numbers we're going to do. Because a lot of these houses, bro, I left machinery, I left trailers. I have videos of doing work there. So I thought, everything was fine till June 25th. I was leaving April 1st. April Fool's, it's weird. I was relaxing at home. My girl kids go home. She's like, hey, let's go to Walmart. It was around 9:30. I'm like, something felt off that day, bro. Something just felt super off. I'm like, no. And then she's like, well, I'm going to go. I'm like, no, I'll go with you. We go into Walmart. We shop around for 30 minutes. We come out. We're getting to the car, and I see 2 cops pull up. Boom. Tooele City cops, because I live in Tooele. And I was like, oh, they got somebody stealing. All of a sudden, they start walking towards me. And they're like, hey, are you Alan? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, could you walk with us? I'm like, come on, man. Like, what's going on now? He's like, we just want to talk to you. I'm like, no, I already know this, bro. Like, what do you guys want? Like, I'm going to court. Like, what do you guys want? I don't understand. And they're like, they started questioning me about my case. And I'm like, why? What's this about? He's like, well, the state picked it up. You're no longer fighting with the clients. You're fighting the state, and we got to take you in. And I'm like, what? Dude, my whole, like, everything dropped. But I was like, okay, I'll bail out. I get to jail. We get booked in. I make my phone call. She's like, it's showing no bail. They said in the morning, call back. Okay. Well, fuck. I went to bed. And in the morning, they serve me breakfast. I ask again, bail? No. They hand me the jumper suit. That's when I'm like, fuck, this is real. Like, I'm fucked. I get to the back, and then I make my phone calls. They're like, well, the judge isn't saying anything.
What did they charge you with? What do you?
5 counts of fraud, communications fraud, F2s, F2 felonies.
And you know that upon booking?
Yeah, they told me, and I was just so confused because I didn't know there's that many. I was fighting like only 2 clients, and at this point now I was fighting 5.
Because they probably talked to more clients.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so they try to get freebies, like in honest truth, bro, there's 3 clients that, and they know this. For them, yes, they did go down the way it did. But the other 2, scums, bro, scums. They try to get freebies. They try to get stuff out of me. Like, they're getting like their full money back when it's not fair, bro. Like, I did a lot of work at their house. I spent a lot of money, like a lot of time. A lot of people think, bro, because you get hired and you go and you scrape with your machines, that you didn't do anything. Bro, I took the machine. I paid a labor guy. Like, we did do anything. It's just because they don't see, like, the product on top. Doesn't mean, like, I already invested time into that place. Mm-hmm. I didn't just take the money and run off, bro. Somebody that runs off, bro, they're not living in the same state. They're not living in the same town. They're not posting on their socials. Bro, I was posting videos all the time because I was working. I was just working on getting money so then I can, go back and pay them back, because they didn't want me to finish the job or do the work. They just wanted the money.
Was there any social backlash? Was there people like...
Oh, yeah. I lost a lot of friends, bro, to this, because they laughed at me. They thought, like, oh, there he goes, like Mr. fucking big time landscaper. I knew he was doing something sketchy. Or, oh, no wonder he was on fucking a vacation. It's like, bitch, those were vacations that I paid for with my hard-earned money. 40,000, bro, in a business ain't shit. In a landscaping business, that'll get fucking, in 2 weeks, it's gone. Your overhead in a landscaping business is too high. So I was paying $12,000 in payroll, bro, in 2022. Every 2 weeks, because I had 12 guys, 2 part-timers and 10 full-timers.
Sheesh. So you get booked in, you get your jumpsuit, you get a cell now. Yeah. Are you with a cellie or are you by yourself?
No, I'm in quarantine. So in Tooele, there's a section that has 12 guys, 6 bunks, so 2 bathrooms. So there's 4 sections, so it's a pod, and it's 4 different sections, 4 apartments with 12, 12, 12, 12. And there's state guys finishing their sentence from the prison. There's 2 quarantines, and then there's the chomos down below, the child predators. Yeah. And they're all together. And so the state guys come out with the chomos from 3 to 10 o'clock at night, and we come out from 8 in the morning to 2 o'clock. So when I got there, bro, fuck, I was like, I guess this is it, bro.
What's your thoughts being somebody that hasn't went through this process before, you're a business owner, you're blue collar worker, you're a father, husband, what's your thoughts when you get booked? What's your thoughts when you're in there? Are you scared, angry?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I cried a lot, like the first day, without showing it, because I don't want to look weak to these people. But I just thought it was over, bro. Like, okay, I'm never gonna be able to own a business. I'm never gonna do business in this state. I'm gonna be screwed. Like, I thought I was going to prison, bro. Because when I seen 5 felony charges, and then they said minimum 1 to 15, I was like, I'm going to prison, dude. Like, I don't think I'm going to get out of this. And dude, I just prayed, and I was like, fuck, I'm like, something, like, give me something. Well, I ended up doing 3 months. And
hold on, I don't want to jump too far though.
Yeah.
While you're in there, obviously you cried. What's your family thinking? When you're having those phone calls?
Bro, everybody, like, so my girl and my baby would call me, and they would cry. Like, the whole time they'd do a video call. Like, they would cry. And bro, like, so I have slightly elevated high blood pressure, and it was just like high, bro. It was like 170 every time, like, I was in there.
Oh, sick.
And so they gave me lisinopril to bring it down. And then, yeah, bro, like, I just felt, they didn't tell me anything, bro, because, you know, but I just felt like I disappointed, and I let a lot of people down, you know. A lot of people looked up to me, and after this, bro, like, they look at me like, damn, I didn't know he was sketchy like that. But it's not even like that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a terrible thing you did, right? Yeah. But at the same time, like, I think you have redemption.
Yeah.
Right.
And the biggest thing, bro, that I like to get, that's why I like talking about the charges, is I never stole the money. I used it. Yes, that was the bad part, is I used someone else's money to satisfy my cash flow. But I had plans, and I had a whole strategy of how I was going to make the money back. I was going to finish one house, recover, finish the other one, use that money, finish the other one. I had a plan, but they screwed it up when they said they wanted their money back.
Who would you even reach out to at that point when you noticed that, yo, I'm in trouble? Would it just be a bank? Like, who would you even?
No, I have friends, bro, that have good financial backing. I just didn't want them to know that I was struggling. And that was the worst thing I could have done.
It was a pride thing.
It was a big pride thing, bro. I used to be very prideful. I used to lie a lot back in the day, and not lie in the sense to customers. I just lied to my friends and telling them I was financially good. Mm-hmm. I just didn't want to, like, I was too caught up going up that when I knew I was, like, skyrocketing down, bro, I didn't want anybody to know. So going to jail, bro, made me an honest person. Now, like, I don't want to lie about nothing, bro. And that's why I tell everybody how it is.
Yeah, it's better to live your truth. Right? You got to, because if not, one, we're all human. We all go through shit. We all go through depression. We all have relationship shit. We all have trouble being a father. Like, are we doing a good job being a father? Like, there's times where I'm like right now, like, damn, I'm not going to sit and wake up with my kids. You know what I mean? Like, there's shit like that makes me feel like I'm not being a good father. But at the same time, on the flip side, it's like I can inspire my kids to go and chase their dreams and do something, you know, courageous. I actually did something pretty damn courageous that's pretty it's gonna shake up some things in the city, but I'll tell you guys off air. But you have the opportunity to right your wrongs in a way, right? And I think the podcast is a great way to do that.
Yeah.
Do you so when you're locked up, when you're in bookings, you do 3 months, do you get a public defender? Do you get a lawyer?
Yeah, I had a public defender. Shout out to, you know, Campbell. She did a really good job. She did what she could. You know, I know, like, if I'm not physically playing, they're not going to fight for you as well as, you know, if you were to pay. If I would have had a badass lawyer, bro, I would have been off. I would have been, you know, a week, and I would have been out. But I was just so deep already into the investigation that I called a lawyer, and he wanted $20,000 just to look at my case, just because the charges were so high. So, damn. Yeah, so at the end of the 3 months, I thought, well, I took a deal a month in thinking I was going to get out.
Was that the first deal they gave you?
Yeah, they gave me a deal. They said, you know, full restitution, no discounts. You can't say, you know, nothing. So it's full restitution. It was around like 40 G's. And they said, you'll be on probation, all that, yada, yada, yada. I took the deal. Like so then I can get sentenced. They didn't let me out that day. I thought I was getting out. She made it seem like that day I was going to get out, bro. So I took the stupid deal, signed it. They booked me back in. I did another like 2.5 months. And then at the end of the 2.5 months, I was going to get sentenced. So they were going to tell me whether go to prison or get out. And at the end of it was a Thursday, bro, and I had court Monday. They told me, I have bad news. I think the state wants 6 more months out of you. Oh, shit. At this point, bro, I'm already institutionalized. I'm already in the rhythm. I'm working out. I got
programming.
So I was like, I don't really care. I was like, I'll just do it. I don't care anymore, bro. Like, I'm just over this. This is my life. So the day I went to court, I actually didn't want to go to court because I thought there was no point in getting up, going to court if they're just going to tell me to go back in. So I was like, whatever, I'll go. And she's like, I have really good news. She's like, you're not going to like the terms, but I can get you out today. And I'm like, bro, get me out of here. I just had a newborn like a month before. Shout out to Twillow County for letting me out on furlough, though. They let me out to see
the birth.
Yeah, they let me out, and then they booked me back in.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you were there for the birth.
Yeah, they let me out, bro.
Were you locked? Were you handcuffed and
No,
shit?
it was since I'm not a flight risk or anything like that. Like I've never had any charges. They let me out like on a Friday, bro, in the jumpsuit. I have a picture too. They
in
let
the
me,
hospital?
Yeah, bro. No, they let me out in the jumpsuit out of jail. So I walked out of jail, got in the car, went home, changed, went to the hospital. When I came back, I had to change into the jumpsuit and then go back into jail.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hos.
And this is host Beefy,
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion Holland.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
You love wrestling?
Do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest entertainer of all time?
Or maybe that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive?
Or did you have a thing for Sonny from the years of 1994 to 1996 like I did?
Did you know Yokozuna isn't even Japanese?
If you could count the number of dimples on Rikishi's ass, this podcast is for you.
Follow us, the Figure 4 Podcast on Instagram, at Figure 4 Podcast. And check us out on YouTube.
Do it.
Tell your punk friends about us.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you're probably listening to the Unrestricted Podcast with Dre Rawka. We are? No, they are. Yeah, oh, right.
Oh, wow.
And I'm the real Ruby. You can catch me and Fonzie and the Funk, G Daddy Funk on Lake Talk 801 Podcast. Yeah, but I think you have to come in more smoother, more funnier. Like, yeah, they could catch us on the Lake Talk 801 Podcast.
Yeah, y'all can catch us on the Lake Talk 801.
Yeah, and be like, and yeah, man, hey, and they could catch people like me, the real Ruby, and people like you, Fonzie, and people like him, G Daddy Funk, on the Lake Talk 801. Who cares?
What did he say?
Huh?
I didn't hear him.
I don't know, but this probably should be the ad.
Are these on?
Catch a new episode every Monday on all streaming platforms. The Lake Talk 801. Tune in now.
That Monday.
Was there ever a split second in your mind where you're like,
bro, if we get pulled over, it's over. It's like, dude, this is bad. This is horrible, bro. Bro, imagine getting off in my neighborhood and running into my house with a jumpsuit, bro, and it's bright white with black, like in the movies.
Tooele County on the back.
Tooele County with the orange shoes, bro. I looked so bad. That was awful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you, how was the birth of your child, man?
It was awesome, bro.
Was that your first?
No, this is my second.
Okay, second. So, I mean, kind of the first. I mean,
yeah, technically,
so close
twins. Yeah, no, it was awesome, bro. I got to eat some really good food because I was just tired of the food in there. I got to sleep in an actual bed, and I got to meet my baby, you know. And yeah, bro, it was just really hard to leave her, you know, especially her being so little. And yeah, I just knew where I was headed, bro. I remember that day before, I just cried with my family for like fucking 3 hours, bro.
When you got released?
Yeah, and actually he came in his girl. He pulled up, bro, to me, and like I remember sitting at Starbucks at the University of Utah, and he told me like, I don't want you to go back in, bro. And I looked at him and I wanted to cry, but I'm like, hold it in, bro. And he's like, I don't see you there, bro. You're not the type of person to be in jail. And I was like, I know, bro, but you kind of make the bed that you rest in, and I'm paying for what I did. I did something bad, so I need to pay for it.
So why go back to the same business that you have a tarnish on?
So the thing is, the reason I went back, bro, is because I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. I do very, very good work, and I'm not gonna let my other 215 customers down. I have 215 projects that love me. I've never done them wrong. I did everything I had to do. They have beautiful homes. 5 of them are unhappy. It outweighs, bro. Screw them. They're getting their money. If they want to continue talking, they can. But dude, I'm gonna clean up my name. And that's the same thing with the podcast. I want people to know Alan Signs ain't ashamed of his charges, but I'm not that type of person, bro. And you'll get to know me as this podcast continues to grow. So
King, man.
Yeah.
No, we got to talk about your felonies turn misdemeanors.
Oh, man.
Because I feel like you felt like left out.
No. Hey, I'm ready to tell you, bro.
So, where did you go wrong? What happened with you?
So when me and him were 19,
allegedly,
we had a crew. It was called Sucio Crew. I don't know if you heard about it, but it was a big name back in that time. What year was that?
Yeah, what year?
Like 2012.
Party crew, bro.
You guys are younger.
Yeah, we're
way
youngins.
younger.
Right after high school, I grew up in an LDS household, and my mom was really strict, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do whatever I want. So she's like, well, get out of my house then. And so I left for a year, and when I left for a year, I met all these dudes, and my cousin was riding with us too, and he's like the good guy. You know what I'm saying? I was the bad one, and so yeah, we just did some bad shit, and these dudes were they were breaking into houses and stuff. And I had a car. I just barely got a car because I was young. And they're like, hey, just pull up. We'll give you some money. I never went into these houses, but I just pulled up, and then they just jumped in the car. And yeah, bro, we got caught up for that stuff. We had like 15 undercovers come to my house. And mom's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? She's like, you grew up good. What are you doing? And yeah, they raided the whole house, bro. They're like, what is all the stuff? And I even helped them get all the stuff back. But I had to pay back, I think it was $60,000 back within 10 years. And I barely had a little kid too. I had to pay $300 a month mandatory or prison. And so through the whole 10 years of me paying that, I had to be on felony probation. It was strict, bro. Like, these guys were not playing with me until they found out that I wasn't a bad guy. I just did something stupid and hung out with the wrong people. And so, yeah, bro, I had to pay that back. I paid it back. And they're like, you know what? This is just money. Let's get you off probation. And so I was just paying it, paid it off. And they're like, you know what? You're a good dude. We're going to go ahead and reduce it from felonies to just 2 misdemeanors. And you'll have your life back, gun rights back. You can get any job you want. And that's what happened.
So you didn't give up?
Never.
Hell yeah.
Never.
So how did it make you feel when Alan got locked up?
I mean,
and where were you? Did you know like he was in trouble?
He called me, bro, but I just, in the back of my head, I was there 7 months when I went. You know what I'm saying? I've only been in trouble one time my whole life. I was like, I'm gonna hold my cousin down with that commissary, and because it sucks in there. You know what I'm saying? It's no joke in there. And so yeah, I always have his back since we were little kids.
Yeah.
Who's older?
I am.
Oh, okay. So big cousin. Were you disappointed?
No.
Did you tell him like?
Because I thought, I knew it was like a misunderstanding more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know that he's not out there just jacking people's money. You know what I'm saying? It was just he didn't have enough time to get this work done because he had so much jobs. Does it make sense? And so, but you know, it's all money. We're not out there hurting people. It's all about money, and it'll get paid back, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? We make mistakes.
So the party crew.
Yeah.
Are you still partying now?
Nah, bro. We're chilling. I'm 32, bro. I mean, you know, once in a while, a little cocktail. That's it.
A little mixed drink.
A little mixed drink.
So are you, how often are you in the studio?
I took a little break, bro, but, you know, once a month I release a song. So, but this is busy. We're busy, man. We have a lot of people hitting us up on social medias because they like our story. You know what I'm saying? We're not. Some podcasts are just kind of boring.
Yeah.
We're not boring, bro. We talk about everything, the Terrifier, the movies, everything, bro. Have you seen that movie?
No, not yet. My son wants to. My 11-year-old, he's like, Dad, can we go watch Terrifier 3? I was like, I want to say yes, but at the same time, I'm like, dog, it's Terrifier 2, 1. It's like,
bro.
Do you have the stomach for that? I'm just kidding.
Bro, it's straight, like, for my Spanish people, it's straight brujeria in there. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, there's some parts that I'm like, what is going on, and how is this even playing in this movie, bro? I was sketched out.
Do you guys feel like movies impact your life, like when you leave them? So back in the day, back in the 70s, they were like, never watch The Exorcist because the devil's gonna follow you. Oh yeah. You guys believe in that shit?
Well,
yeah, I do.
I mean, it impacted me to talk about it on my podcast, and it blew us up with these little reels that we've been going out with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just movies. Someone created them, and we like them, and they're just funny, bro, and scary.
Yeah, man. My family, we try to watch a scary movie every night now for Halloween, obviously. And I think the last scary movie I seen was The Barbarian. You guys remember that joint?
Oh, the mama, the one where she's like, yeah, dude. And he's like, no, I don't want to.
Dude. Have you seen it?
Nah.
You gotta watch The Barbarian.
Crazy.
What's it on?
It's a Peacock, I think.
Yeah, dude,
Something like that?
that
Okay.
movie is crazy.
Yeah. Think about that. Like, think about how many people that might be like that. Like, living underneath a house, never seen the light of day.
Bro, like it makes me want to rethink like renting an Airbnb because you don't know what's underneath now.
Facts.
Bro, I was like, dude, nah.
I won't do Airbnb. Give me
Yeah,
a hotel. I'm old school. Give me a
Yeah,
hotel.
that's how I am, bro.
I need room service.
Yeah.
You don't know. You go into somebody's house. You don't know what they got in the cameras and all this stuff.
Exactly. I need my bed made every morning. You know.
Facts.
You know, I don't like Airbnb. I don't think I've stayed at an Airbnb, to be honest. Everybody talks about it's better. It's all that. I don't know, bro. It's not me.
I think it's a fad. I think it worked. It's cool. It does, but I don't know. There's nothing like a nice hotel.
Yep.
They don't do the mints on the pillow no more, but
Yeah, but the continental breakfast ain't bad. You know,
Yeah.
that saves you a little bit of cash there. And I don't know. I like hotels.
you can't even steal the damn shampoo no more. They got it locked down.
They have them on the
everything.
walls,
Yeah.
bro. I look for that stuff, bro. I look for that kind of stuff.
We're gonna come up with a way to open
Because we
those.
pay for it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly. I need the whole bottle. What are we doing?
I just bring other bottles and just fill them up.
What's the both of you guys have done time? Did you do time in Tooele or
No, I did in Salt Lake, yeah.
Salt Lake County, Ninth West.
Yeah, right there.
Awful. What's the biggest misconception about jail?
that it's filled with a bunch of criminals that are dumb.
Nope, it's not.
Some of the smartest people are in there, bro. There's a lot of very, very smart people in there. And because a lot of people, you know, this is one thing a guy in there told me, bro. And I don't want people to take it the wrong way. When I told him my charges, I was embarrassed at first. He's like, damn, bro, you're smart. And I'm like, how does that make me smart? He's like, bro, so you were running a business and you convinced these people to give you money. And like, that's not easy to do, bro. Like, you can't just go to someone's house and they write you a check or they pay you $10,000 cash and say, oh, I'll be back in a month or 2 weeks to start your job. He's like, if anything, you're smart. He's like, it's not that you schemed them. It's just you're running a smart business. And some of these guys in there, bro, like, they made one little mistake, they get caught up. But some of these guys are really, really smart. And they put you on game, bro. Like, smart people.
Do you think jail in your guys' long but short? I mean, compared to other guys, right? You guys had a very short time.
It was a vacation.
I wouldn't say
that.
It was a very vacation.
Well, I was in the kitchen in there, bro. Like, I was sitting in a cell. I was like, you know what, bro? I'm not just gonna sit in here. I'm gonna go work. And I went up in there. And it was just like the movie Blood In, Blood Out. You know, when they the trays and stuff. Yeah, it was just like that, bro.
Did you get chon?
Yeah. Oh, hell no. Hell no, bro.
You didn't have a pie in there?
No, hell no. I had the Pauly D haircut and everything, and I remember I saw the Pisces, and they're like, who's this dude? I actually became the leader of the Pisces in there, bro.
Allegedly. What the hell? What are we doing?
Allegedly, yeah. No, it was just cool. Like, we were just all hanging out. Everything. I was cool with everyone, bro. It was.
No sabe.
You know what I'm saying? I was in there, and I was like, I'm already going to be in here, so I'm just going to be cool with everyone and trading commissary and all that. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
Was it I've never been to jail, prison, nothing. Don't have no aspirations to ever go.
No. Don't go, bro. Don't go.
I feel like I can do a lot more out here. You know what I mean? But when you're in there, is it, I mean, you hear about the racial divide and things like that.
No, people are chill, bro. People
but
they have their corners.
Certain jails, bro. Certain jails. So like Ogden, up north, it is divided like that. It's very segregated. It's very, you know, you don't sit at this table. You don't sit there. You're not allowed to talk to people. But like Salt Lake County is really, really chill. Tooele County's chill to a certain point. But yeah, there is sections and there is places that you don't, you know. They call them like Candyland. So Candyland, Tooele's Candyland. It's very easy to do your sentence there. That's why they take the prison guys there. But like up north in Ogden, like where Young Boy's at, it is like that. It's very like, oh yeah, you're black, you don't talk to me, or you're Mexican, don't even look my way.
I wonder why. I mean, it's not.
I don't know, bro.
It's not LA County. It's not.
No, they're very weird up there. You know, I don't know.
Well, it might be because they had an indictment on. I think it was on Ogden 13, I think.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Florencia?
Yeah. So I think when they indicted all those guys, a lot of them went, and I'm sure that probably made it to where they have their clique.
They do have politics though, and this is everywhere. So like in Tooele, bro, there's a piece of paper, and it's been passed on from generations. There's certain times that are white and certain times that is Mexican, the TV. You're not allowed to touch it if you're not that race.
Really?
Yeah. So the good thing about us is I'm Chicano, bro. Like I speak both English. Like the white people were cool with me touching the remote during English, but the Mexicans, it was more like I had to ask permission because, you know, like I knew them like that, but they didn't see me like that.
It's a weird thing where asking for permission can feel demasculating, right?
Yeah, bro.
So, but is that something you have to get used to?
Yeah. Like in jail, bro, you got to get used to like basically asking permission to do everything, bro. Imagine, you know, you have to use the restroom and you have to tell your cellie, hey, bro, use the restroom. And then a lot of times they'll put a blanket over their head and you'll do your thing. Or if they can leave the section, they'll leave the section. But it's just, it sucks, bro. Everything you do is like, you know, you don't have no privacy. You have to like ask permission for everything. Like
it's controlled.
It's very controlled, bro.
How was that first shit in jail?
Sucked,
dude. No,
honestly, watching you.
No, the thing is, eyes? Bro. I don't know.
We locked eyes, bro. I was like, why is this guy staring at me, bro? And then we put
a towel over your head.
Oh, we put a sheet, and then the cop would be like, bro, what are you guys doing in there? Take that shit down. Like that shit does not fly here. But then they got to know me, and they're like, keep it up for 5 minutes and take that shit down.
Yeah, but no, bro. It's so they put a lot of like, I don't know what they put in the food, but they do something so like you get constipated a lot, bro. Because I'm the type of person I go 3 times a day out here, dude. I struggled in there like every 2 days. It was just they put a lot of like, they told me they put condiments to, you know, make you not want to do like shit so often. Yeah, Sheesh. But yeah, bro, it's rough. It's rough.
How was working the kitchen?
It was just like the movie Blood In, Blood Out, bro. Just like that scene where they're working and stuff. I got to be in a big cell like him. Like it was 12 people.
Yeah.
So, but we got more freedom. Like we got out with double food.
Is the garden out front? Is that, do you guys use that for the food inside?
I think that, I think they pick it in the summer and then they bring it in. Yeah, because that's like a work release thing right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I always wondered that.
Yeah, they do that, but those are people that can leave like the jail and then come back. Yeah, and then they pick it and they put it in there. But yeah, there's definitely some.
There was no fresh veggies over there. Dude, the food is ass, bro. Like when you talk about like school food, a lot of people complain about it, dude. It's delicious. Like jail food is bad, bro. Bad. Oof. Think of the worst dish that you've ever ate times 10. Like bad.
And they have the tray?
Yeah.
A plastic tray?
Yeah, and then you get a spork when you walk in.
Hey,
and
the
you
bread
get
was good though, don't lie.
Some of it, bro. Some of the fucking bread was dry as shit.
The cornbread was pretty good, bro.
Sometimes, like I said.
Did you guys run into any problems in there?
I did. Yeah.
Take us through that.
So I had this guy from Tooele, bro, and I'll say his name because I don't give a fuck. Se llama Richard. He committed a crime out there, and fucking, I'm not gonna say his charges or anything, but at first when I got there, I knew the guy, so we were cool. You know, he came up. He's a big dude, 6'2", you know, big fucking dude, but he's older. He's like in his 50s.
You knew this guy from being out?
From out, you know.
Okay.
And we were cool. And then one day, bro, he talked to my cellie, and he's like, hey, where's your punk ass, you know, cellie? And I'm like, bro, I don't want no problems. I'm trying to get out, but I'm also gonna stand on mine if I have to. And anyways, I let it be. So I'm watching TV, and they have these like round tables, and they have like stools around them, but they're like stuck to the table. And you normally sit to watch the TV like this. And I was sitting there, bro, and I was chopping it up with this ex-Marine, big old buff dude. You know, we're just chopping it up because we're working out. He comes and sits behind me, and he's drawing. And like, obviously you're gonna move, bro, because you're like, you know, it's uncomfortable. So he's like, hey, quit bumping the table. And in my head, I'm like, is this motherfucker talking to me? So I look back and I'm like, are you talking to me? And he's like, yeah, quit bumping the table. I'm like, this ain't fucking your house, bro. This is jail. You don't like it, go to your fucking cell. I just lost it, bro. I was like, fuck it, dude. Like, this dude's pissing me off. And he's like, oh, what do you want to do? I'm like, what do you want to do? And he's like, come to my cell. I'm like, fuck that. We'll do it right here. And then we started, you know, altercation. The guards, like, they're watching you, bro. So they watch you and they let it be. And then after, they take you to solitary for like months. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go do months, bro. It's going to go down right here where everybody can watch. Not for my safety, just because if I get poked up in his cell, he could say it was self-defense. And so we're going to get into it, bro. He invited me to his cell. I went up to his cell. He didn't do shit. He just fucking, it was all talk. I'm like, see, you're all barking, no bite, bro. You think you're big and scary. I'm like, you ain't scary, bro. I've never been scared of you. No, ain't nobody scared of you in here. And so they came down and they talked to us and they did bullshit, but like nothing happened. But yeah, it was. I was just like, bro, if I have to do another 2 months, I'll do it. But I'm gonna stand on mine because this dude's not gonna get away with it. And a lot of people were scared to like speak up because they don't want to do that month in solitary. But I was just so fed up, bro. I had to.
That put you in a tough position. I'm thinking like you got to defend yourself, right?
You have to, bro.
Because you can't. I mean, even out here, like I tell my son all the time, like if you let a bully you, it's gonna be like that your whole school year.
And this is the thing, bro. Is some of these guys in there, they're used to like picking on certain people, and like they make them their bitch. Fuck that, dude. You got to stand your ground, even though you take the ass whooping, but stand your ground. Because those guys that get bitched around like that, they always know about it. And even if that guy leaves, the next one knows that you're a bitch and you're always gonna be the bitch. So nah, bro, you gotta stand your ground. Like I gained respect with shout out Booba. Hopefully you get out soon. But there was this big old dude. He used to play basketball for Yakima, and he was kind of the one that ran for his people. And then Alejandro, he was one big old dude too. He's the one that committed that crime going to Windover, but he's a big Sureño, so he was the leader of Sureño. And it was me, the Marine, Booba, which is the African dude, and then that Sureño. And then we clicked up because they seen me hold my ground. They said, hey, I like that you don't run with the paisas. You don't want anything to do with them. You do your own thing. We can respect that. Let's work out. Let's do our own thing. And so that's what made jail so easy, bro, is I was just chilling with them. Like we were just doing our thing, laughing, having good times.
Is it hard to do time?
They call it hard timing, bro. So the sooner you just get a routine, it just goes by faster, bro. Like now I think back and I'm like, damn, I can't believe I did that much time.
Yeah.
But because, dude, like I'm telling you, even 2 weeks is a long time when you're sitting in there.
You're not doing nothing, bro.
Bro, there's nothing. Like you got to occupy by yourself. You got to get up at 5 every day for roll call. Imagine having to get up, bro, and you have to stand there by a door to say here. Every single day. And like it's just uncomfortable. No pillow. So you gotta get used to not sleeping with a pillow. Like sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, sometimes they shut off the water, you can't shower. Showering with 32 in a shower with 32 men. Like with that shower in the same shower, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine how disgusting that is. Fungi, fucking their juices there. Fuck.
Yeah.
It was just disgusting, bro.
So I was interviewing a guy named Insomniac. He's an artist in Ogden, and he did some time for attempted murder. He was facing 25, I believe. Shot a guy in the arm, and when he was in there, we were talking similar, right? His experience, and he was talking about the chomos in there, and he was talking about how nobody did anything to him, but out here it's. The thought is that those guys don't have a comfortable stay. What was your guys' experience with those kind of guys?
They do get them, bro. As soon as the dude came into our pod, that dude was on the news, I think the day before or something, and then he came in, bro, they attacked him, bro. They beat the fuck out of this dude, bro.
Yeah, like they because they keep him like in Tooele, they keep him in a section together, all of them together. And like the only people that come out with him is federal guys that aren't gonna do anything because they're so close of going home. So they strategize on doing that. But bro, I think personally, bro, that those dudes, some of them are misunderstood. I get it. But those guys need to fucking pay worse, bro. I think they should put those fuckers to work. Do them community service, have them do something. They just sit there and relax. That's not fair, bro. You know, but there is a lot of people that are misunderstood, bro. Like there's a guy in there that, because we talked to the door, he's from Sinaloa. And I was like, hey, what'd you do? He's like, bro, I wrote a 17-year-old on Facebook and I'm booked in. And I just, because he didn't know the age, he's like, hey, you look good, whatever, and maybe flirted a little bit, never did anything with her. And he was in jail, bro, facing a year.
Yeah.
You know, now he's labeled as a child predator. And that, you know, in the age we live in, bro, you know, he knows, is you don't know what age, and people lie about age all the time. I'm terrified for whoever's single out there at this age.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I was telling my wife, I was like, I don't know how to date. I wouldn't know what to do.
I haven't dated in 13 years, bro.
It's about the same for me. It's 12 for me.
Yeah, I haven't dated, and I've been with my old lady, huh? I sound like a fucking old white guy. Old lady? My old lady at home. Shout out my old lady at home. But yeah, no, it's I don't know what dating like is like now, bro. I don't. We were talking about it on a podcast. We're like, I can't imagine going on a Tinder date, bro.
Yeah,
So
I don't
awkward.
even know. Like going through the app, there's so many references. That like swipe left, swipe right. I don't even have Snapchat. Like I'm just an Instagram, Facebook kind of guy.
Yeah,
you know, what I mean, I'm old school with it.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I think if I was to be single, I think I would just be single.
That's the same thing I told my girl, bro. I was like, if I ever was to be single, like, cause when I was in there, bro, she didn't need to stay with me. I told her, I'm like, hey, if you got to go do your thing, you can. And then when I get out, we can talk about getting back together. Cause I don't know when I'm getting out.
Damn. Think about that.
Yeah, bro.
You give her the green pass and then you get out 3 months later.
Yeah, 3 months later.
Three months
Hey,
later.
come home. They're holding my kids.
Yeah.
You know what's up, dog? You hear the
It was
thinking?
3 months.
Dude,
90 days.
This
90
is the sad
days.
thing about it, and I'll make this fast, is, bro, when you go into jail, people think that you're dead. Shout out homeboy of mine. Shout out Brian Garay. He fucking calls my girl and says, hey, so what is he going to do with his truck and all that stuff? And then my girl's like, well, I'm pretty sure he wants to keep it. And when he gets out, he's like, oh, so like he doesn't want to sell it? And I'm like, I call him on my bro. I'm not dead. Like, I'm still here. I'm getting out soon.
Matter of fact, put some money on my books.
Yeah, put some money. Hey, he's over here like, oh, so what about his personal belongings? Can I have any of those? Like, nah, bro, I'm getting out. I'm not dead.
Yeah. What's going on with his equipment?
Yeah, no, he was wanting to repo everything. I'm like, dude, I'm like, what the heck? I'm getting out. I'm not dead. But everybody thinks that like your life's over. You're dead. Let's start selling this stuff. It's like, no. I'll be out. Chill.
How does that make you guys feel? Like, I'm assuming you guys lost relationships being locked down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys? Is there awkward conversations like, yo, like maybe best friends or friends that were down for you when you were out, when you're in, they weren't there?
Yeah.
How did those conversations go?
I'll let you take that one.
Well, when I went in, bro, that crew that we had, we were going hard, bro. Like people knew us. It kind of broke up as soon as I went in there, and so people are not solid, man. They ain't gonna take care of you in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 1, 2 out of the 15 people that we partied with are gonna help you out. They just don't care. They're like, oh, he's in jail. He doesn't exist no more. So you get forgotten. But once you come back out, they're like, hey, what happened, bro? Why don't you help me? Why don't you answer my phone call?
Yeah.
And then they act stupid. They're like, oh, I didn't know you were in there. Bro, I was on the fucking news. What do you mean I wasn't there?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just you see fake and real people. That's how you know. You almost have to go to jail to figure that out.
Yeah, bro. That's the biggest thing is we talk about that on the podcast is I said, it's crazy how you have to die or go to jail in order to find out who's really there for you. Shout out my mom, my girl, him, and very few friends. I could count them with my fingers that helped me out. The rest of them, bro, are fake. I don't want anything to do with them. I don't want them around my children. I don't want anything to do with you. You can continue to see me on social media, but don't even call me. I just don't have respect for them, bro. There's a lot of them that went on a group chat and they were laughing at my article. And I found out about it through a solid friend that told me. He's like, they were like preying on your downfall, bro. And they're laughing at it. And they thought like it was a joke. And they were sharing your article to people. Oh, I know that guy. That's crazy. It's like, bro, it ain't a laughing matter, bro. Go check on my kids. Go check and see if they're okay.
Yeah.
And it's just fake, bro. It's all fake. It's all like I don't know. But it's sad, bro. It's really sad that you have to go through that. And a lot of these people I consider family, bro. I helped them out a lot because at one point when I was, financially stable, a lot of these people would ask me for money. They'd, hey, bro, like, could you loan me $500? Don't tell, anybody, I'm short on rent. And I'd do it because I could. And now, bro, like when I got out, like I didn't have anything, bro. They took everything from me. They left me bankrupt, bro. I lost everything, my house, everything. I'm living at my in-laws right now because, shout out to them, but they take everything, bro. And imagine you as a man having to call people and say, hey, bro, do you have anything, any work? I'm not getting a handout. Like, I'll do some work. Or you go to Cabela's to get a job and they turn you down. I'm not even good enough for a fucking Cabela's warehouse job, bro. That's another thing going back to that, bro, is I was like, fuck this. I'm going into my trade. This is what I know best and I know how to do it. Started making connections and I started working within a month.
How hard was it to rebound, getting back into it?
It was hard, bro. Like it took 2 months to actually like come out ahead because I was just so behind on everything. Verizon's calling you. They want their half. Your credit card's so past overdue. They want their half. Your storage unit's overdue. So it took me 2 months to kind of satisfy, and shout out to my family for, helping me out. But yeah, bro, it's hard. It made me want to give up a lot. But I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm one step closer. I'm chipping away at it. And I'm getting closer to where right now, bro, I'm not where I need to be, but I'm headed in the right path.
Hell yeah.
So
don't stop, man.
Yeah, no.
And it's salute to your wife, man. I'm assuming this couldn't have been easy on her.
No, bro. It's the most embarrassing part for me, bro, is imagine her going to work, bro, and people knowing what happened, watching the news, knew about me, and she's having to just act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me, bro. But once I got out, like I told her, I'm like, if anybody wants to ask me about it, they can come and ask me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I don't want that whole like talking behind my back. Like,
well, I'll tell you what, that's gonna happen probably for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, like, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them, dude.
People are gonna talk behind your back anyway.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, just live your truth.
That's what, like, well, because when I first got out, bro, my mom was like, "Hey, do you want to go private on all your socials?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "But like, you want people in your business?" I'm like, "I don't really care."
Yeah.
You know, like my skeletons are out, bro. I can't, like, there's not one detail that's not out there. Like, and this is the crazy part about it, because there's a lot of people claiming that they got snaked by me, that I owe them money. I'm like, you're just happened on the train. The news gave you guys 3 months to come out with your story and go to court. You didn't. It's closed. Leave it alone and just go live your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people out there, you know, oh my God, he snaked me. Where? When? Show your facts. You must have not had a case. That's why you didn't come forward. So shout out to all those haters that, you know, continue talking, but we're just going to continue doing us.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told people, I'm like, I've never snaked anybody, bro. I just misused it. That's it. I never like snaked anybody.
Yeah.
But
you guys have a great opportunity, man.
Yeah.
Like there's a cool redemption story here.
Yeah.
Did you go into jail with all those tattoos?
No, bro. I really got them like 3 years ago.
Damn. So you came out and was like, I'm getting tatted.
I'm hecka tatted right now, bro.
Why'd they spell loyalty wrong?
No, they did not, bro.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, dog. You can't see it?
Swear.
Yeah, look at this. They spelled loyalty wrong.
let me see.
They spelled it wrong, bro.
See, wait, what the fuck?
Swear they did.
How long have you had that? You ever looked in the mirror?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hit on my boy. Are you serious?
Yes.
Hey, that's the way I say it. That's the way I read it.
Oh, okay. What's this Asian character
Right here?
Yeah.
It means tiger. So just stay strong and be a tiger. You know what I'm saying? If you got something, attack it.
Gotcha.
Get it done.
Are you pause? Is your whole body tatted?
A lot of it. A lot of it, bro.
What was your first tat?
The king right here. The king.
It just says king, or
Yeah, it just says king.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't want to get the rest of the name?
No. Oh, I have King Loya a lot of times on my body.
Okay.
Right here. I have my logo on my stomach.
What is that? What does that mean?
King Loya?
Yeah.
It mean in Spanish is Rey Loya. So Loya is like my last name.
Oh,
And then
okay.
King is because I've been the leader of my crew. I've been leading. I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a follower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a leader.
Do you feel like through your experiences, do you feel like you're leading the right way now?
Yeah. Yep. We were meant to do this, and people know that we messed up, and you know we're learning from our mistakes, and I think they respect us more because of it, man. Mm-hmm. We're real people. We're not just out here that got given money to do this. No, we started from the bottom up. So it's a story. People want to hear our story, and that's what we got flow right now. Mm-hmm. People want to hear us, and people are fucking with us heavy.
Before we started recording, I asked you if you had some music.
Yeah.
You have an iPhone?
I have an iPhone. Yeah.
I want to hear something.
All right.
Play me something.
Ooh,
Play me something good, man.
Do you have do you have this iPhone?
Simon.
Yeah, I have the C. So do you have?
Oh,
Simon.
He has it. He has it.
¿Cuál?
Your phone's too new, huh?
That's maybe.
Damn, fancy guy over
Sorry.
here.
Dale.
Is you guys' family still on PC? Not protective custody, but
yeah,
I was
like
gonna say, what?
PC. I'm like, wait, no,
Some of it, yeah.
So my mom's out in Camas.
Oh, okay.
It's a smaller town out there. So my siblings and my mom's out there, and my dad lives in Draper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not together. They haven't been together for a long time.
But mom's originally from where at? Sonora?
Chihuahua.
Let's see. Are you
Headphones?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, it should just be headphones.
Just play any song you want.
Let's hear something.
All right.
And is this on Apple Music? What's the song
It's
called?
on Apple. It's called. Let's just put "Ride for Me," and yeah, it's on Apple Music. It's on everything. Spotify.
Hold on. Before we hit
Yeah.
this, where are you making music out of? Do you have your own studio?
I had a studio, but now our producer, we have a like a legit studio there.
Yeah.
Who's your producer?
Tato, the producer, Outcome Productions, bro. Shout out to him.
And is that the podcast producer?
Yeah,
Or
he's our boy.
So he's at a production studio. So we film out of there. He became like a really good friend of ours, and
mentor.
he's the one that's been guiding us through everything, bro.
Oh, okay. Salute. Okay, let's hear this.
All right, for sure.
Oh my gosh! Here we go on YouTube.
I don't know what's that. I don't know what's that. My bad.
Thought we were on Apple Music.
There we go.
Let's hear this.
Yeah.
Did he make the beat too?
I have a homie that makes them.
No, don't close it. Oh yeah.
These kind of songs are for the women. You know what I'm saying?
Is this your lady right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your girl have your back when you locked down?
Well, I had a different girl back then.
My bad.
Yeah, I seem to change women quite a bit.
Allegedly. What are you talking about?
Allegedly. No, I'm just saying like back then.
She gonna fuck you up.
She's cool. She's cool.
Cántale pues.
Doing that shit, baby.
How much weed are you smoking when you make this music?
I wasn't smoking at the time, bro.
Oh, okay. Allegedly.
Yo.
Yeah.
and then yeah.
Let's hear one more.
All
Let's
right.
hear one more. Do you have anything upbeat? He's like, no, Dre. I make love music.
No, we got some right here.
I feel like that's the song that you play to kind of mute or like keep your kids from hearing you have sex.
Ándale. Turn it up really loud.
Yeah.
When they hear that song, they know what's up.
We'll play this in Spanish.
Do you guys play music or what do you guys play to muffle the sound when you getting busy with your girl?
Yeah, bro. Having 2 kids, you know it's hard, bro. So it's
Hella hard.
late nights. Like if we're down like 3 a.m.
So
everybody's quiet and we're like.
Oh, and you at the in-laws too? Yo, how's getting busy at the in-laws? I've never done that.
Oh fuck! Let's just say we get creative. No sound.
Oh shit! I don't know if I can do it without no sound.
They're playing the sound game. They're playing the sound game. Like, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you guys hear them?
Bro, it's a lot of pausing. Like, you heard that?
Yo, hearing your mother-in-law get rained, it's crazy.
This one's in Spanish, bro.
Okay. Your boy made this beat too?
Yeah.
You're always whispering.
I know.
Hello.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
I might say something that might get you in trouble.
Dale.
Was the female voice, was that her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Oh, man, that's a great song, man. Once a month isn't enough, bro.
Nah, bro. More.
You need more. You have visuals?
Yeah, that's. I only have one video right now, and I have to that one right there. Paso por ti, King Loya.
Have you tapped in with Dirty Dave?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, he's bad.
Dirty Dave.
I went to school
I know
with
who
him,
Dirty
bro.
Dave is.
Yeah.
I used to work security at all the major clubs, bro. Echo, Twist. So I know all those people, bro.
Why?
Why did I work there?
Yeah.
I just like.
Why security?
I just-
you went from party boy to security?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I just wanted to hold it down.
Gotcha.
And I'd like to wear the bulletproof vest, and people started to know me. So a lot of people know me, man.
Did you know Dominico?
What does he look like?
Salas?
Maybe I think I
Chicano?
do. Yeah, I think I know him.
Fighter. He's a mixed martial artist.
I think I do know him.
Shorter. He was at Club Karma. Echo Karma.
Yeah, I worked. That's where I worked.
He was there for, I think it was like 2 years he was there.
I was there.
A couple years ago. Man, he was telling me some crazy stories. Do you have any crazy security stories?
Bro, people bringing in guns, bro.
Were you there when homeboy died on the dance floor? When he got shot?
When he got shot.
At
Well,
Club Echo?
So I stopped the shooting. I stopped a dude that had the gun in there, and we whooped his ass hard because I was right behind him, and he was actually behind me, and his homies were fighting. It probably happened right then. No one got shot there. I think it was another time, but I was there. I was part of their shooter squad, so I had a gun on me. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I could have a gun in the club. But yeah, bro, it was crazy fights, and it was hood in there, man.
Tell him the story about the dude that you said on the podcast. Remember when you're going up the stairs?
Yeah, so you've been there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's packed. It's Saturday, shoulder to shoulder, and I was going up the stairs as soon as you go in, right there up the stairs, and being Latin, other Latins don't really like you. You know what I'm saying? This is how it is, especially if you're good looking. Just saying. And this dude looked at me, and then he's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "I'm looking at you, bro." And I was all, I was buff and looking with the bulletproof vest and everything. And then he like kind of touches my shoulder, and I lost it, bro. And he had an entourage. You gotta remember that. And I didn't have backup. I was by myself. But I'm crazy. I don't care. So I grabbed that dude, threw him in the booth, just whooped his ass, bro. And I don't know how he got out, but his homies were trying to like jump in. But my cousin was in the other booth, my other cousin. And he jumped up, and like they stopped as soon as they saw that. And it was gonna be a whole rumble, but his brother ended up piecing me out. It was weird. He's like, "You know what, bro? My bad." And I just shook hands with him, and they left. So I beat up his brother, and his brother was cool with it, bro. It was weird as fuck.
No, but tell me you said it. So there's a it's not a meme, but in the podcast he told him, "You're good."
I whooped the shit out of that.
You're good.
Yeah, bro. I whooped the shit out of him, bro. And so there's been a lot of times like that, bro.
Do you ever wonder, or do you ever worry about retaliation?
No.
Especially being in the spotlight now. Like you guys are very public with this podcast, music.
I got a gun. I got a license to carry a gun, so I'm always prepared, bro. I'm not scared, bro, but I'm not out there looking for trouble. I'm all positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, that's what it is. You don't even have to have a license to carry here in Utah, but I have one regardless because we travel out of state, and so it's just you got to be prepared. You never know if you go to a store and something happens, and you can save lives by being knowledge and knowing how to hold it down with the gun. And so that's why I have that shit.
I'm getting real Latinos for Trump. Are you Mexicans for Trump? Or what?
Yeah, bro. Yep. To be honest, yeah.
Why?
He's a businessman, bro, and he can lead us the right way, and these other candidates don't know what they're doing, bro.
I just feel like this because I was Democrat before, bro. Like,
can you guys vote as felons?
Yeah.
Well, you're not a felon.
Well, I'm not a felon.
Technically, yes, bro. As long as you're out of incarceration. So if you're incarcerated and you're facing felonies, you're not allowed to. But I think things change where you can vote. Because I looked into it, and I think I can vote this year, bro.
Gotcha.
Because I don't think his charges stick yet.
Yeah, they're not there yet because they're pending. Well, I'm sentenced, but I'm paying the money back. Gotcha. So it's not really something that's lingering. It's kind of like a pending thing.
Can you, once you get done paying, can you go to misdemeanor like him?
Yeah, everything's good. So that was part of the deal, bro. So the deal was, it was 40 G's, remember I told you?
Yeah.
It went to 62.
Jeez.
So I'm paying like pain and suffering and all lawyer fees. So $1,000 payments a month. And I'm going to have a year and a half. Well, 3 years of probation, but it'll go off of a year and a half. Then I'll do court probation where I'll check in every 3 months. And yeah, I just continue paying that minimum payment.
Wow.
But if I can get it paid, let's just say full by next year, everything will dissolve.
So, No Pasa Nada, what should we expect in 2025 with the podcast, with the show?
We're going to be on the Spanish news over there. We're going to be on everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? People are clicking it heavy.
Yeah, so where I want to take it, bro, is I just want to continue slow and steady, just going. The same thing. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, they were so hungry at first and now it's like we don't see them. I want to continue everything normal. And the reason we're pumping out so much content right now, bro, is because we're hot. We're the word. We need to keep going. And once we kind of stabilize, then we'll get on a schedule. We'll get on a schedule where twice a week we'll launch them at an exact time, exact date. But 2025, bro, like we want to start doing, maybe bringing people out, us going somewhere else. I don't want to, tire out the studio. Yeah. I don't want to tire out that scenery. So definitely want to do it more mobile, want to travel a little bit once I can. And, just hopefully, we keep growing, bro. Hopefully, we keep helping out other people. What I want with No Pasa Nada, and it kind of happened by accident, is I wanted to network with people. I love networking. And now you got Mexican norteño singer, not norteños, like norte, it's norteñitas. Now linking up with somebody like King Loya or GMB Lil Chapo, and now they can connect and say, hey, bro, let's do a little collab. Or, you got GMB Chapo from Ogden, and then you get somebody like an artist like Gramps that I've never met, never crossed paths. Now they're like, oh, dude, like we should do some music. I want to do that. I want to mesh our people, bro, and, do different mashups and network, bro. Yeah. Everybody grows. There's a lot of artists that we're putting on that people don't know about.
Especially Chicanos. Like, we have a rich Chicano culture here. And it hurt my heart when you said that it's your own people, like the dude you felt in the club,
bro.
Because we have a lot of Rasa here,
yeah,
and we can make some really cool things.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about Rasa way. Like they want to win together, but they want you to make the effort first. So they'll never come out to you and be, hey, bro, let me help you. No, if I reach out to you and say, hey, let me help you, they'll receive the help and we'll go. But our fucking people are very macho, very fucking like they don't like help. They don't want to say, oh, that guy made me. I want to be self-made. It's like, bro, let go of that fucking ego. Let's grow together. Yeah. And all these people that are willing to work with us, bro, like we'll be thankful and we'll support them and we'll continue supporting them throughout their careers.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
I think you guys are on your way to something great. I want more music from you.
For sure.
Like, for real, man. Yeah. Like, you have something cool.
Yeah, they're all different. They're cool, man. It's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know, and I've talked about this in a previous podcast, bro. The biggest thing that I respect about him is that him being tatted up, you know, you're good. He's willing to make.
I don't know what he means about that.
I had to throw that in there, bro. So he's willing to reach out to the soft side and put out music like that, because putting out music like that ain't easy, bro. Like, you know, you put a trap song like, oh, you're cool, you're hard. But when you put a love song like that, bro, you're gonna get backlash from guys, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, what a pussy!" But it's like, bro, he doesn't give a fuck. He puts out his music because he's not doing it for the guys; he's doing it for women.
Yeah, go glove up. Yeah. Call me pussy. Let's go glove up.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, no one's came up to me, bro. So
I respect him for that, bro. Like,
how has the reception been with your music to the local community? And have you tapped in with? I mean, obviously, I know that Chapo was on your guys' show, and
we're actually me and him are making the song. We're in the process of getting a beat and everything, bro.
Because he's into that
he's
love.
Cool, bro.
Love music.
I fuck with him heavy, bro.
Chapo's really dope. His brother's dope too.
Yeah.
Have you met his brother?
No, we're gonna be
big chops. Big chops. He's gonna be on the show. So little teaser. We got Money Mike, MHK Mike, Big Chops, and Little Chops coming in.
Oh, dope.
So we're gonna do a big collab. Yeah, and I was actually locked up with Money Mike.
Oh, really?
That's the reason I know him.
Money Mike is the only Money Mike I know is from Friday.
No, this is MHK Mike, bro.
I seen your guys' episode with him.
Money Hungry Kings. Yeah. Shout out to him,
he's
bro.
Cool, bro.
He's the one who connected me to Chapo.
He's from Atlanta, or
he's from here, but he's from Texas.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, bro. He's definitely somebody that is putting out good music. It's just, you know, I don't know, people like in his community, and he even talks about it. He's like, my people don't like to help each other. Mm-hmm. They're very segregated, bro. We seen it in jail.
Yeah,
there's, you know, two African dudes don't talk to each other. They don't link up. It's really weird. And then I says we're friendly, but
they hate each other too.
Yeah, the low key.
Yeah,
very fake. Like Santos said, he's like fake as fuck.
Another
Santos
artist.
Guzman?
Santos, yeah.
No, Santos Saguar.
No, but it's Guzman way.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Little Speedy G.
He's cool, bro.
Did you ask him about his Speedy G days?
Yeah, no, I actually posted a picture on the podcast about it, with his fucking fade and shit.
Yeah,
he's kicking at a wall.
The 5XTs.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, when I first seen him like in high school, bro, I heard of him and girls were like crazy for him.
Are you from Midville?
No, I was from West Valley. Well, I went to West Valley, so I grew into West Valley. I went to 11th and 12th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I would have graduated, but I didn't go to my senior year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Speedy G, bro. Yeah, he's doing some crazy stuff, bro. He's got a lot of collabs. Like I
love what he's doing with the young chick.
Yeah,
the girl that he's working with.
Yeah,
on
they're doing
media.
a lot of reels. So he's gonna be on one of my job sites pretty soon doing reels, and they're gonna shoot a music video.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, so they're gonna be like it's the
Better
whole.
Make sure the song don't suck first.
Yeah,
you don't want to be
tarnish my name. Tarnish my name. No, so so hopefully it goes well, bro. I love what he's doing. I love, like, again, I respect him because he's different. Mm-hmm. He's not hopping on a train, and I love that. I love when people are willing to stand their ground and hold whatever they're doing.
Yeah, Santos did it at a time when it wasn't a thing here locally, right? Like nationally, we had like the Pitbull, you know what I mean, but. He took advantage of his imaging, and he's been working hard, and I would love to see him work harder, you know, especially on the music side. The content's there, you know what I mean? But I'm one that I've been doing this 20 years next year, you know, so I want to see our musicians, our podcasters, our creatives here locally go up a notch.
There you go. You could always do more, bro. Mm-hmm. That's I like watching this guy named Nick Bear. He says, go one more. Always go that extra step.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but definitely, like, when people say they don't have time, bro, you and me know. Like, even having kids, bro, you still have time to go to U92, do your podcast, do everything, bro. There is time. You just got to make it and you got to sacrifice some stuff.
24 hours in a day.
Yeah,
what you
bro.
gonna do? How you use it?
I use this because I'm all about quotes. There's one guy that I met that was, self-made. He told me, he's like, how many days are in a day? I told him 1. He said, no, that's where you're wrong. There's 3. And I'm like, how is there 3? He's like, 24 divided by, I think he said 6. He said, first 6 hours focus on a craft, 6 hours to focus on something else. And then you got another 6 hours to focus on whatever else. So you got 3 days in one and you get 6 hours of sleep. And that opened my eyes, bro. I was like, holy shit, I never looked at it like that. I've been wasting time. So he's like,
we don't got a lot of it.
No, so try to divide your days into 6 hour increments. And I'm like, you'll run off of 6 hours perfect.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, wow, like that really, I'm like, so that's why I said, I'm like, you could put on the landscaper hat, go to podcast hat, and then you could be Family Guy.
Yep.
But it's just, you got to want it. You got to want to do it.
Absolutely. And I feel like you guys want it. Where can we follow the podcast? Where can we hear it and all that good stuff?
So No Pasa Nada Podcast MX. MX is from Mexico. I just thought, would give it a little flavor at the end. It's just on all platforms. So TikTok, YouTube, and then we got YouTube.
Instagram.
And then Instagram, yeah. Main one is Instagram. We're the most active there. TikTok's more like clips and stuff. And then YouTube is obviously where the channel's at. And then we are on a new platform called Clapper. So anybody out there, download Clapper. It's just like TikTok. It's not what people think. People think.
Clapping cheeks.
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks. It's funny, huh?
Yeah, like,
but Clapper's actually just like TikTok, but it got launched in South America where it's getting really new, bro. And I think it'll grow because TikTok was the same way how Clapper was. People are like, I don't like it. Clapper is the shit because you can get monetized faster. People can donate money. If you have 1 follower, people can donate money to you.
Go live.
Yeah, you could go live right away.
I'll have to start an account.
Yeah,
Clapper. Normal spelling?
Yeah, Clapper. Yeah, Clapper. Orange. I think it's like a little thumbs up or something. But yeah, Chopper's on it too.
How do you say it? Like, yo, you got the clap?
Yeah, no, so you tell them, be like, hey, I got clapped. Are you gonna get clapped? Yo, I just downloaded Clapper. Got clapped.
I got clapped, man. You clapped me today?
You didn't clap me, bro. What's up?
Hey, you get a lot of views on there, bro. We have thousands of views on there.
And I think they're smart for doing that Clapper, like, because it's so like catchy. I don't know. Yeah, because when he's like, hey, download Clapper, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What kind of OnlyFans is this? He's like, no. Download Clapper, bro. And I'm like, nah.
It's in Mexico too now.
And once he told me, like, dude, somebody donated me $1. I'm like, for what? And he's like, I posted a reel of our podcast. I'm like, let me download this shit.
You can go live too. Like you don't need like 1,000 followers, just 1.
How many users do they have?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's a shit ton of people.
Oh, I'm sold. I'm gonna get my Clapper on.
For sure.
Yeah, Clapper is the next big thing, bro. To be honest, and I think everybody should hop on it. To be honest.
All right, King, where can we follow you, your music, this journey?
Everything: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, anything, bro. Even on Snapchat Sounds, I'm on Instagram Sounds, everywhere. Just put King Loya together.
How you spell Loya?
Loya. So the whole thing is KINGLOYA, and you can also follow me on Instagram too. I'm on King Loya.
How do you spell loyalty?
Huh? LOYA. I think you really spelled wrong.
Go look, bro.
What?
All right, fellas. I appreciate you guys' time this morning, and go follow them. Go check out their podcast. Great things in the works, man.
Yeah,
and I hope the community receives you guys really well, man. Because I think you guys are on your way to do something cool, and the redemption story is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you for making time out of your day to film this, bro.
Absolutely. I gotta return the favor, so I gotta come to you guys next.
Sure.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. We have something that works for you, so definitely we want to bring you down and get you on an episode.
Hell yeah. All right, if you want to support the channel, again, allrock.com, ALLRAWK.com. Go buy a hoodie, go buy a t-shirt. I got those, we're a wrestling family in my house. Okay. So I got those Survivor Series t-shirts, Unrestricted Survivor Series. Go check it out. If you don't have the money, I know it's hard out here. Go share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's free to show love. Y'all have the day you deserve. Protect your light. We're out. Peace. And I just haven't ordered from Amazon yet.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like, it gets on the back burner. I'm a father of 3, so it's
we're
like,
good.
No good.
Are you guys dads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two kids.
Oh, yeah.
I got 2 under 2, so I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Hold on, twins or no?
No, almost. Technically, they're
Jesus
year and 3 months apart, bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah, as soon as my girl was up for it, she'd like, hey, another one. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, it was just by surprise, bro. We weren't expecting that second one.
Every time he's on the phone, I'm like, is he running an illegal
daycare
over there?
Is it Nick Cannon?
Bro, there's so many kids.